Ladies and or gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeno, and a little bit of a different video today. Now, one of my absolute favorite people and creators in the gacha space, Braxophone, put out a video about 15 hours ago as of recording saying, "That's all, folks." Now, the reason I wanted to do like more of a, not a react, because I'm not going to watch the video with you guys. I'll leave it in the description. You can watch it in your own time. But he brought up a lot of points in this video about him essentially quitting making guide content for HSR specifically for the foreseeable future or potentially forever. And I wanted to just give some of my thoughts and opinions on some of the things he said in the video, because it hits really close to home with some of the stuff that I've been going through. Now, obviously, we're on just like completely different wavelengths, like not wavelengths, but like places. He is very popular, extremely successful. He's very smart. He's very creative. He's been doing this for many years now, up to like 4 years now. I am just a normal average guy that has a microphone. I don't make in-depth content. I don't make guides. I don't have super advanced knowledge about the game or the characters or the combat mechanics and the lore. That's just not who I am. I'm just someone that likes to express their opinion about the games that they play. And just because of one viral video, you guys have let me build up a very small fan base on my little corner of the internet that I get to share things like this with you guys. But a lot of the things that Brax said in this video really resonated with me a lot. Because a couple of days ago, I put out a video, which was my progress report video. And people on the channel know that for Wuthering Waves, it's just a video where every 30 or now every 50 days, I just give you a recap of all the characters, all the things that I've accomplished, and just basically give a report on my progress of playing through and experiencing the video game Wuthering Waves. Now, at the end of this video, towards the back half of the video, the last maybe 10 to 15 minutes nearly, I expressed the fact that I've been really struggling lately. I'm still recovering from being sick 3 weeks ago. Excuse me if I have to clear my throat. I've experienced in the back half of that video that I've been struggling with making content, the inability to just get off my butt and actually stream and enjoy things with the community, because I know a lot of people want me to stream, and I generally want to stream, but I have a lot of anxiety and I have a lot of things that just like hold me back. And I get a little bit burnt out because I've already found myself getting into a cycle of the type of content that I'm creating. And that's already led, after like 6 months now, 5+ months. I can already tell that's going to lead in another 6 months from now to a point where I get burnt out again, because I'm just creating the same styles of videos and I'm not being very creative already. And I'm like, oh, that's really bad. And Brax is one of my favorite people. Like, you can check out I fuck with Brax heavily. I've been following this man for so many years. You can just look at the red light. I watch like nearly every single goddamn video. You can see, even for games I don't care about, I watch this guy's videos and this guy's content. You know, like, I am a big fan of Brax himself as a person. So I've been watching his content for years, and I will continue to watch whatever he does. It does suck if he's stepping away from HSR, because that is my go-to guy for HSR content, but there's plenty of other creators and like people like Gacha Gamer and even just like websites like Pridewin that I can use. But a lot of the things he mentioned was to do with burnout, to do with content creation and guides specifically, because the type of content that he mainly focuses on creating is guide content, which is a cycle. It's a new character comes out, he gets into the creative experience server, and then he has to test the character, do as much as he can in depth, writes out the script, makes the video, TLDRs it as best as he can for the overall general community. He has editors involved as well to help him. And it's just like, and then when you chuck on the fact that he now does Wuthering Waves content as well for guides for characters, it's like a non-stop. He doesn't get to actually play video games. He's just constantly testing characters, making guides, sending out videos, testing characters, making guides, sending out videos. And that's one of the main things he expressed in that kind of hit home for me, is like, he doesn't have a chance, even in his line of work. He said it himself. He's extremely blessed that he is able to afford a house and a mortgage and all these characters, and he gets to max Constellation or Eidolon or whatever it is, sequence characters if he likes them and they're like super favorites. He's super blessed and he knows it. We all know that, and we love him for that. I'm glad he's found so much success, because I honestly think Brax is such a stand-up guy. But he expressed that he doesn't get to play video games anymore, even though playing video games and making videos on them is actually his entire job and career at the moment. And that's something I expressed in my end of my last progress report video a couple of days ago. And it's something that's been sitting with me for a couple of months now. I play so many gacha games, and even though I only make like very basic casual videos on pretty much nearly exclusively Wuthering Waves, even though I made a HSR video for the first time the other day, I made ZZZ videos in the past, and I'd like to get back to that especially, even though I'm not on the same level, because I have a normal job, right? I have a life outside of my little couple hours a night that I get free for content creation or just enjoying games of my own. But he doesn't get to play games anymore, even though he gets to play games for a living. And he's like, this is bullshit, because gacha games are just kind of like ruining things. And the the money involved from Hoyaverse themselves for the sponsorships he does or any compensation he gets, it's not worth it anymore. And they don't pay as high as other people, whether it's Kuro for Wuthering Waves or just other sponsors for other games he gets. Now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am with the creator program in Wuthering Waves. Kuro they do compensate people, they do look after you, you have a direct line of contact with them, there is a Discord, like there is certain small perks you get even at someone at my size, which they're so much nicer to me than they need to be for someone who only has like a few thousand subscribers and doesn't get that many views anymore on the videos and stuff. So it's like, and then you see people like Hoyaverse who just like offer paltry rates, which I feel like we've known that across the years at this point, that they don't actually pay that much for their creators who are part of their creator programs. And he's at the point where he's like, all right, well, I'm not enjoying Honkai Star Rail enough anymore. The Fate collab was a fucking disaster. I haven't played it and I don't want to play it anymore. I've seen so much of it. Like I've watched other people play parts of it. I've seen so many videos on it. Brax made a preemptive video before he played it on it. It looks like a fucking disaster. I'm just going to be honest. Like, as someone who's not really a massive Fate fan, even I'm just like, this isn't it. This doesn't look good. So like, and I'm someone who's been playing HSR since day one, and I've actually been enjoying HSR more lately than I have the entire year for Amphorius. And so when you see people like Brax who are just like knee deep into HSR, they genuinely love the game. And then he starts talking about things like, I'm burnt out from guide making because it's obviously not what he wants to do long term, and he wants to just talk about games, and he wants to actually play different games and share his experiences with things, which is kind of what I want to do, but I'm not good at it. I probably never will be, and that's fine. But and then he talks about the money is just not worth it for Hoyaverse especially. Kuro I know is a lot more nicer towards their compensation towards creators. Hoyaverse not so much. But and then just the fact that the Hoyaverse games are just not what they used to be. And this is like part of a me thing now, where it's just like, I've played Genshin for so many years. I've played HSR from pretty much day one, ZZZ from day one. I'm new to wuwa since the start of 2.0, and it's just like, HSR is just going down such a bad path. Genshin's been on a bad path for years, and it still doesn't seem to be fixing it. No matter how many little things they iterate and change, it's still just not good enough for the overwhelming majority of people. ZZZ, I personally, it's my favorite gacha. Like, I think they try so hard to win over people, and they try so hard with all their updates and the devs, and I fucking love them so much, man. A lot of people don't like the game. It's like the weakest Hoyaverse game, which is so weird to me, but I personally absolutely love it. Anyway, I'm getting so fucking sidetracked at this point. The point of Brax's video was he's burnt out. He doesn't want to make guy content anymore because it doesn't fill any probably creative juices that he has, or it's a cycle. That's something that I'm experiencing where I'm like, oh, I react to a trailer. I maybe give a first impressions. I maybe summon for a character. I maybe break down a kit in like layman's terms, or I have a look for the very first time. And then that's kind of all my content's been for many months now already. And so I understand how he's feeling, and it kind of hits home. He talks about not being able to play some of the actual good games that are out there, like Expedition 33, Oblivion Remake. And he talks about some of the other games as well, like Metaphor Refantasio from last year. I've played about 8 hours of Oblivion Remake this year, 8 to 10 hours, and I fell off because I got too consumed by gacha. I played about 16 to 18 hours of Expedition 33, fucking phenomenal, and I'm not even halfway through, and it's only going to get better. And I haven't gone back to it in months, 2 months now, whatever it is, because I've been consumed by gacha. And this is a problem that I'm also facing. I am so consumed by the live service model and by gacha in general, even as someone who has a normal job and things outside of YouTube, and I only make very basic, casual videos here and there. He's someone who does it full time, but I'm just someone who just has a microphone. That's literally it. But I am still so consumed by the gacha like model of just like new thing, gotta keep up, events. I totally get it, and I'm suffering from it myself, where I can't even play the actual video games that make me, like, quote unquote happy. Now, I really like live service games. I've been playing live service games for over 10 years at this point. I like being part of a community, even like in the background as a lurker, like, for example, like a Braxophone follower. Like, I just follow his content, I watch all his videos. Like, I'm just a part of the community in that sense. I've been part of the live service community for over 10 years. I like live service games because I like the idea of a video game that keeps going, and then community that can keep growing, and new things that can keep getting added, and then you get to go back to old things, and I like that. I really do. But gacha games fucking ruining our lives. It's ruining his life. It's like ruining my life as someone who is like a very casual bystander of like in the space. Like, it's so destructive and we can't get away from it. And it's like, I play at the moment 5 gacha games daily. My life is fucking going down the drain and I don't know how to stop because like, I am obsessed with ZZZ. I absolutely adore wuwa like so much, and I'm never going to stop playing it until it goes, unless something really bad happens. Honkai Star Rail, I nearly gave up on this year, but I've been having a lot more fun lately with it because of the Amphoria story, and Finon's story specifically has really turned a corner for me in just how much I'm enjoying the game. Genshin, I log on still every day. I barely do any events. I don't do any story. I don't do any exploration. I don't know why I bother. In fact, like, this might even push me to finally make an I uninstalled Genshin video, just because I'm not having fun. And at this point, if I'm not having fun, like, and I haven't been for many months, why am I wasting my time? And I can't answer that question. We're so stupid as gacha players. We're so dumb. Normal console players and PC players probably look at us like, you guys are just really fucking stupid, right? But I don't know, this video really hit home for me because he's experiencing burnout, the fact that gacha games don't give him the time to play the games that he actually wants to play or experience or share his opinions from. I had a YouTube channel last year, actually, where I tried to do reviews of video games and first impressions of video games. It didn't really take off. I didn't do many videos, though, to be fair. I had a couple of videos, like I only had like 200 subscribers. And I had a couple of videos that got like quite a few thousand views, actually, like a Metaphor Refantasio one, a Ghost of Tsushima, and they got like 4,000 to 6,000 views. And like, I was enjoying my time because it was making me actually play video games to then form an opinion and create content on it. But it didn't really take off, and I got burnt out because I got stuck into gacha games too much. And now I'm here with a gacha game channel, which I'm super thankful for, and I'm not stopping by any means. But then it's like, I just want to share my experiences with things, but to do that and grow and actually get opportunities and earn some extra money on the side, like, I need to play the algorithm and the videos, but I can't do that. So I don't know. I know how Brax is feeling, and because he's one of my favorite people, I did want to actually kind of talk about it. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This video is kind of just all over the place, but I really love Brax, and I look forward to where he goes next. But Hoyoverse games, specifically Genshin and HSR, are just not going down a very positive path for a lot of players. They're just not implementing enough quality of life and features that we desperately want. And it's finally gotten to him where he's at a point in his professional content creation career where he can finally step aside from some of the games that made him as popular as he is, and maybe start focusing on other things and still have a comfortable living and actually be happier. Maybe one day I will get to that point. Probably not, because like, this isn't my job. This is just a hobby I do, you know, a couple hours here and there. But it really hit home for me because I've been struggling a lot lately in terms of making videos, live streaming, imposter syndrome. Like, I barely make anything, and it's not that complicated, and it's not that like scripted and well edited. I'm super casual, and I always plan to be, but I don't know. Him being so popular and everyone knowing who he is was just like, damn, that really hit home for me. Like, I don't know. This video's all over the place, but I just wanted to just give my opinion on it nonetheless. I fucking love Brax, but yeah, let me know what you think about just gacha games in general, because like they are turning most of us that play them into just complete idiots because we just can't stop playing, and it's such a problem and it's so bad. But still gonna be playing wuwa and ZZZ no matter what, because I love them as general video games first and gacha second. So Maybe that's what it should be, right? Gacha games that are actually good video games first and gacha second. So who knows? But anyway, I'll leave the video there. I'm just fucking rambling for 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I wanted to express my opinion on this. So I'll leave it there. And yeah, remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll start doing more discussion videos as I can. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. So thank you very much for watching and or listening. And as always, my name is Zeno, and you guys take care.